With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. On the delay, here's Hines. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 13-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Pascal's got it. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They run with Hines, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Phillip Rivers, his 6th. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on it. We jump into the action. It's 2nd down and 3, and the ball in the red zone. First carry now for David Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colin Kaepernick, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. 3rd and long for Rivers. He's got Burton here. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 4. This offense hoping to put together a drive that will end at least 3 points to get them the lead here going into the lockers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Kaepernick to throw again. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Now Kaepernick again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Cairo Santos on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And that one's not coming back for Santos. It's no good, wide right. And this score will stay right where it is. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a one-score, 7-point lead. First down, Rivers. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. Rivers. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on
that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rivers. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it's 3rd down. Campbell making the catch. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A pickup of 10.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go!
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Rivers on the money, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Rivers. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreak.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Kaepernick to throw. And able to find Graham, complete. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Great start. How about taking a knee at the end? And there's no better feeling for a team than to do that and close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're going to be tough to deal with.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right?